either side of the stadium, and the concession stands for $1. Water is for sale for $1 and either side of the concession stands. Thank you.
class of 2026.
This moment represents years of hard work, determination, growth, and memories that have shaped us into who we are today. As we celebrate this milestone, I would like to thank those who have supported us along the way. To our teachers, faculty, and staff, thank you for your dedication, patience, and encouragement. You have challenged us to learn, pushed us to grow, and helped prepare us for the future that lies ahead. To our families and friends, thank you for being our foundation throughout this journey. Thank you for your sacrifices, support, and encouragement. Your love and belief in us has helped make this moment possible. Above all, I would like to thank God for His guidance and blessings throughout this journey. As we celebrate this milestone and look toward the future, one verse that has inspired me throughout this journey is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. As the class of 2026 begins a new chapter, this verse reminds us to move forward with faith, confidence, and hope for what is to come. Thank you all for joining us on this special day and for celebrating this achievement with us. Welcome to our graduation ceremony and congratulations to the class of 2026.
If I could have your attention, please. I'm going to get this young lady right here, 18 years old, and probably one of the more special times in her life is doing this. So I'm going to let her do that again with the adults. If the adults can allow the kids their moment, please.
Good evening and welcome. My name is Michaela Striblin, and it is truly an honor to stand before you today. Today we come together to celebrate not only our accomplishments, but also the journey that has brought us here. This moment represents years of hard work, determination, growth, and memories that have shaped us into who we are today. As we celebrate this milestone, I would like to thank those who have supported us along the way. To our teachers, faculty, and staff, thank you for your dedication, patience, and encouragement. You have challenged us to learn, pushed us to grow, and helped prepare us for the future that lies ahead. To our families and friends, thank you for being our foundation throughout this journey. Thank you for your sacrifices, support, and encouragement. Your love and belief in us has helped make this moment possible. Above all, I would like to thank God for His guidance and blessings throughout this journey. As we celebrate this milestone and look toward the future, one verse that has inspired me throughout this journey is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. As the class of 2026 begins a new chapter, this verse reminds us to move forward with faith, confidence, and hope for what is to come. Thank you all for joining us on this special day and for celebrating this achievement with us. Welcome to our graduation ceremony and congratulations to the class of 2026.
As we continue tonight's ceremony, I would like to take a moment to recognize this very special group of seniors, a class that I've had the honor of sharing all 4 years of high school with. I've watched you grow, learn, persevere, and achieve. I've also watched you face challenges and obstacles that at times seemed impossible to overcome. Yet here you are today, stronger because of them. As you leave Randleman High School, I hope you never forget the power of community. You were never meant to navigate life alone. No matter where your journey takes you, you will forever be connected as the Randleman High School class of 2026. Surround yourself with people who become family, just as many of you have done over these past 4 years. Tonight, we pause to acknowledge a challenge that we have faced together. Some of you have experienced the loss of parents, grandparents, and loved ones during your high school years. In 2023, we said goodbye to one of your classmates, Maddie Mitchum. As we celebrate tonight, let us remember Maddie's beautiful smile, kind spirit, and the joy she brought to those around her. Let her memory remind us that every day is a gift. Cherish it, live it fully, do not waste it. One less name will be called this evening, but Maddie will always be part of the class of 2026. Tonight, we proudly honor her memory with the presentation of an honorary diploma. Class of 2026, you have already overcome so much, and I have no doubt that you will continue to rise above the challenges that life places before you. I'm incredibly proud of each of you and grateful to have been a part of your journey. Congratulations.
Good evening. I'm Courtney Walker, the lead teacher here, and this evening I have the privilege of presenting the top 10 seniors of the class of 2026. These students have distinguished themselves through their dedication, commitment to excellence, and outstanding academic achievement over the last 4 years. Their success is a reflection of countless hours of hard work, perseverance, and determination. The names will be announced in ascending order of class rank, beginning with the 10th ranked senior and concluding with our valedictorian. When I announce your name, please come up on stage to receive your honor cord and then line up in front of the stage until all names are announced. Our top 10 seniors are Richard Romano Caruso, Sean Reeder, Erica Bordeaux, Kimberly Morales Castro, Haley Montgomery, Carolina Ramos Candelera, Michaela Striblin, Emma Herring, our Randleman High School salutatorian is Miss Katie Green. Our Randleman High School valedictorian is Natalie Roach. These students have challenged themselves with honors classes, advanced placement classes, working hard to achieve the high scores that were possible on their ACTs, and they have represented Randleman well over the last 4 years. Please join me in a round of applause congratulating them. You may be seated.
Hi everyone, my name is Natalie Roach and I'm honored to have the opportunity to speak tonight. Graduation is full of endings. Tonight marks the end of classes, assignments, practices, games, and routines that have shaped our lives for years. A few weeks ago, I experienced one of those endings myself when my softball career came to an end. And through that experience, I learned a lesson that I think applies to all of us sitting here tonight. If you know me or know anything about me, you probably know for the past 3 years, all I've talked about is wanting to be done playing softball. So when that final game came to an end, I was caught off guard by how hard it hit me. I was emotional, overwhelmed, and honestly confused. I couldn't understand why something I had wanted to be over for so long suddenly hurt so much to leave behind. As I thought about it, I realized it wasn't really about softball, it wasn't about the practices, the games, or even the people, or even the wins. It was about the people. It was about the relationships I built and the feeling of showing up every day, knowing I got to be surrounded by people who made even the hardest days better. That's what made leaving so hard. And I think that's true for this moment too. Tonight we're closing one chapter of our lives. We're leaving behind familiar hallways, routines, teachers, teammates, classmates, and friends. And while moving forward is exciting, it can also be hard. Because when you found people who truly matter to you, saying goodbye never feels easy. So if I could leave our class with one piece of advice, it would be this. As you move into your next chapter, find the people who give you something to miss when it ends. Find the people who can turn normal days into your favorite memories. Find the people who encourage you, make you laugh, and make even the stressful days a little easier. Find the people who make showing up every day worth it. And while you find those new people, don't forget the ones who make leaving this chapter so hard. The people sitting beside you tonight help shape who you are. The friendships, memories, and moments we've shared here will stay with us long after tonight. They helped get us to where we are today. So to the class of 2026, thank you for being a part of this chapter with me, and congratulations, we made it.
Good evening. The class of 2026 welcomes family, friends, and our extraordinary staff. Today I get the honor of speaking on behalf of the graduating class of 2026. As I thought about what to say, I thought about what freshman me would want to say. I thought about the first time I stepped on campus for freshman open house 4 years ago, and how big everything looked, how hard everything seemed to accomplish, and especially how I was going to survive. It is surreal to be standing up here today and to think that this is the last time we will be on this football field as seniors. When we started, we thought we had high school all figured out, but we didn't. Yes, we wrote too many essays, remembered way too many formulas, thank you, Miss Henry, took tests, and joked about how far away graduation seemed. But more importantly, we learned how to manage stress, balance responsibilities, overcome failure, and show up even when we didn't feel like it. We survived many late-night study sessions, tests that made us question everything, and group projects that magically became a duo project. We discovered who our real friends are, the teachers who had our backs no matter what, and through it all, we made memories that will last forever. What makes this class so special isn't just achievement, it's resilience. We faced many hardships, like COVID and losing a dear classmate, that challenged us socially, academically, and especially personally. And every time we adapted and pushed through. High school is far from perfect, but those moments have shaped us into who we are today. The failure we face brought us our biggest achievements. Pressure taught us discipline, and setbacks taught us how to fight back even stronger. Now we're stepping into a world, a great unknown, with what we've taken in these past 13 years. There won't always be clear instructions, but if these 4 years prove anything, it's that we're capable of growth, courage, independence, and adaptation. Some of us are heading to college, some to the workforce or military, and some are still trying to figure it out. And that's okay. As we move forward, I hope we don't just chase success. I hope we chase meaning, stay curious, take risks, and remember the community that shaped us. With that being said, I'd like to thank the people who helped me get here. First, God, without whom I do not believe I would be standing here. To the amazing teachers I've had along the way, some being Miss Chester, for never doubting me and picking me up when I needed it the most. Miss Scott, for always showing me unconditional love and support in and outside of her classroom. To Miss Cable, for treating me as one of her own despite being really bad at Spanish. To Miss Henshaw for never doing my life. And to all the other teachers I've had, you've had such an incredible impact on my academic career, and I'll never forget you. To my grandparents, who showered me with constant love and support. To my aunts and uncles for inspiring me to be no one other than myself. To my cousins and brother for paving the way and always giving me a shoulder to lean on. To the boyfriend who never made me fail to smile and be behind me 100% no matter what. And last but not least, my amazing parents. I know this is extremely hard, but the sacrifices you've made are not even describable. This diploma may have my name on it, but it would not have been possible without you guys. Thank you guys for the last 18 years. I love you very much. Class of 2026, this is just the beginning. And if you don't remember anything I've said up to this point, because I talk a lot, just remember this. The future doesn't define us, we define it. Become comfortable with being uncomfortable, love one another, do not hold grudges, and no matter the limitations or restrictions that are placed on you, remember that your circumstances are just a bump in the road. The world will underestimate and doubt us, and we get to decide who ultimately we become. Class of 2026, after everything we've overcome to stand here tonight, I believe there is nothing powerful enough to stop us from becoming exactly who we're meant to be. I want to wish each of you the best. It's been an honor knowing each and every one of you, and as always, it's a great day to be a Tiger.
Close my eyes so I can see a world that's waiting for me, that I call mine. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home.
They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design.
'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. Million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see.
A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. These special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day.
They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our mind. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design.
'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my
for the world we're gonna make.
However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong. You say that you bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
Hello everyone, as many of you know, I'm Ricky Romano, a proud student of the class of 2026. It's an honor to be up here today to introduce someone who means a lot to me and someone who truly embodies what it means to be a Random and Tiger, Mr. LaRue. As many of you know, Mr. LaRue will be leaving Random High School after this year. Now I wanted to take a few minutes of your time and not only introduce Mr. LaRue, but talk about his everlasting effects on me personally, as well as all Random High School students over these past 13 years. Personally, Mr. LaRue has been a part of my life since 6th grade when he was my wrestling coach. Back when I was a chunky little scared 6th grader, this funny guy with glasses, Mr. LaRue, welcomed me with open arms and made me feel a part of a team. That support continued throughout my 3 years of middle school wrestling and all the way through my 4 years here at Random High School. I think I can speak for everyone when I say that his presence will be greatly missed. Whether it be in the classroom, pep rallies, leading morning yells with his tiger tail on, helping our sporting events, or just bringing any energy to everything he did. Mr. LaRue always found a way to make our school a better place. So while we're sad to see him leave, we're incredibly thankful for everything he's done for Random High School. Please join me in welcoming one of the best Tigers we've ever had, Mr. LaRue.
Thank you, Ricky. Oh man, I didn't think I was going to cry, but I just did. So before I start, you don't always get this opportunity, so say cheese. All right, class of 2026, you made it. Congratulations. This is a huge honor. I'm extremely nervous, but I'm truly humbled to be up here today. When Mr. Phillips approached me about being the speaker for graduation, I instantly went through every emotion that you could think of. Excitement, nervousness, fear, honor, anxiety. But how could I tell my boss no, right? So I thought through everything, trying to figure out how to do this, right? The right words to say. There's only one way to start this out. The same way I started off class every single day this year. Dad joke of the day. Y'all ready for this? What does the circle get when it graduates? 360 degrees. Ba-dum-ts. Now, on a more serious note, I want you to take a moment and think through the memories that you've made over the years. Each one of you have different memories that make up your own personal story as to how you got to this moment. Mixed in those stories are great successes and achievements, like landing your first job, getting accepted to college, signing an athletic scholarship, getting a superior rating at MPA for concert band, being selected for all-county or all-district band, being selected for all-county chorus, winning multiple awards in marching band, mastering a challenging form of art, running a great time in the JRTC Raider competition, performing in a musical showcase, winning a conference championship, or being named all-conference. All of those things happened this year for some of you, for all of you sitting here. Along with those successes come obstacles that some of us always felt that we were never going to get over. Some of those being getting an A in Miss Henry's chemistry class. Being able to tell if Coach Mitchell and Coach Ruth's sarcastic comments were actually the truth. Trying to determine what Mr. Holyfield was thinking while he's standing in front of the class saying SMH, SMH, SMH. Or waking up early enough to get to school by 8 o'clock. And it seems like after practice this morning, that's still a struggle. The thing that all of your stories have in common, though, is you didn't quit. You're all sitting in a moment of success as we speak. Over my 13 years here, I've learned many things. One thing being that success isn't reserved for the smartest people in the room. Success is for everyone. Success is for the people that show up, work hard, keep pushing through failure, and never give up when things get difficult. Success isn't guaranteed, though. It's earned. A verse that has been embedded into my life from a very young age by my father is Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for humans. Whether you're headed to college, the military, the workforce, or somewhere else, give your best effort in everything you do. The same determination that brought you to this moment is the same determination that will lead you to success in the future. As you begin the next stage in life, I'd like to leave you with these pieces of advice on how to continue being successful. Number 1, never stop learning. So, you ready to do some math? No, okay, I didn't think so. All right, don't be afraid to learn a new hobby. Cook something without a microwave, or take a class just to learn something new. Don't be afraid of that. It's okay if it's a disaster the first time. Being bad at something is actually the doorway to being good at something new. Number 2, invest in people. In your future, people will not remember the grades you got on quizzes. They won't remember the awards you received. What they will remember is how you treated people. Make sure you're there for people you care about. Encourage them, support them, laugh with them, and stand beside them in difficult times. Number 3, for this generation, is huge. Don't let social media define your success. The pressure of social media will make you think you're behind in life when you're exactly where you need to be. Someone else's highlight reel is not your roadmap. And number 4, be present in the moments you are given. If you rush through life trying to get to the next milestone, you'll miss the blessing that the present moment is giving you. Tonight is one of those moments. Embrace this moment with your friends and family. Celebrate the hard work that got you here. As I finish up tonight, I would like to say that it's been an honor getting to be a small part of your story. I've made many memories in life because of my time here. As we go into the next chapter in life, there's only one way for us to properly close this one out. One last morning yell. Y'all want to do it? Good. Okay, so to do it correctly, you gotta have a tiger tail. And tiger tail and tiger socks. Y'all ready for this? Make this the best one that you've had at your time at Rainham in high school. Y'all ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's a great day! Congratulations, class of 2026. Go be great.
Benjamin Lee Adams. Justin Aguilar Canuto. In absentia. Kelsey Lynn Alalusi. Susanna Alaman Toledo. Hannah Alvarez Rojas. Priscilla Alexandra Alvarez Sanchez. Erica Ambriz Garcia. Juan Alberto Anaya Estrada. Caleb Dean Anderson. Tate Jameson Andrews. Owen Riley Angel. Tabor Gage Engel. Michael Augusto Applegate. Keone Arce Leon. Sinai Argomanes Carrillo. Bailey Ann Atkins. In absentia. Shelby Dawn Atkins. Caesar Avila Vega. Stephanie Avila Chavez. Jalen Brooke Bain. Alexander Reed Baker. Giovanni Alexis Baldwin. Jose Jesus Baltazar. Oscar Daniel Barona Martinez. Alexis Grace Barker. Devin Monroe Bean. Caden Lee Beasley. Ian Michael Bigelow. Ariana Aubrey Bixler. Xander Boone. Erica Lana Bordeaux. Wyatt Richard Boland. Matthew Allen Bowman. Ethan Grant Briggs. Valentine Bringas Penaloza. Bella Brooke Byman. Kayla Villagrano Cardoso. Angel Brian Carpenter. Mitchell Carranza Morales. Savannah Lee Carter. Jose Nakis Cassidy. Connor Patrick Redden Cassidy. Angel Eduardo Castro Hernandez. Blake Anthony Cavanis. Dylan Savero Pena. Lyric Marie Frisco. Jeremiah Kent Claggett. Maddox Dane Clark. Jackson Thomas Cook. Austin Dale Cook. Tanner Lee Cooper. Natalie Marie Cox. Lillian Elise Kozar. Alexis Morgan Cummings. Jedediah Braden Dake. Bryson Tommy Sean Davidson. Janaya Camelia Davis. Cash Martin Davis. Atlas Levi Dawson. Alfonso Diaz Merlin Jr. Aaron Diaz Ramos. Sergio Alfonso Diaz Zapata. Jasmine Dimas Ramos. Lillian Candace Dix. Alexander Dorado Hernandez. Aaliyah Jada Dula. Madeline Grace Duvall. Chantel Espinal. Noah Trent Fagg. America Fernandez. Janaya Eliana Fernandez. Marlene Flores. Wendy Flores Amador. Kendall Victoria Fortson. Abner Nathaniel Francisco Anastasio. Jathan Kayron Lynn Galbraith. Damari Jaquay Garner. Tajaya Shatis Gary. Yvette Andrea Gaxiola Lopez. Adam J. Gilliland. Monica Lorraine Giron Muro. Angel Armando Gonzalez. Claudia Gonzalez Vega. Katie Brooke Green. Liberty Hayden Ray Grenier. Lexley Yexenia Guevara. Mario Guillen Santa Cruz. Mackenzie Grace Hammonds. Zoe Brooke Hancock. Addison Grace Hay. Lindsay Grace Heaton. Lucas Kane Hitchcock. Simon Matthew Hilton.
Emma Ryan Herring. Riley David Hogan. Dallas Howe. Ooh. Grayson Wade Holbrook. Dallas Howe. Valeria Hurtado Garcia. Hope Alexandra Engel. Hayden Jarrett in absentia. Nathaniel Jenkins Jr. Caitlin Leanna Jones. Angel Juarez Morales. Dylan Marshall Kearns. Joshua Lee King Jr. Kobe Raphael Kinley. John Christian Kirkpatrick. Lacey May Kivett. William Joseph Lamb Jr. Carson Bree Lammons. Owen Christopher Leonard. Andrew Peyton Long. Haley Marie Lovell. Bailey Nicole Luck. Braden Lee Maid. Melvin Anthony Madriles Reyes. Alyssa Faye Mann. Jared Jesus Marine. Ana Valentina Martin Jerez. Robert Harold Matthews IV. Amber Louise Matthews. Ryan Jacob McCauley. Zakaya Keimani Siamora Mebin. Jack Davis Metzler. Nevaeh Adriana Mills. Haley Montana Montgomery. Gavin David Morabito. Kimberly Morales Castro. Daniela Morales Arias. Ronaldo Estefano Murillo. Jennifer Anaí Muro. Reina Muro Pacias. Victoria Estrella Muro Rodriguez. Manahil Nayab Naeem. Bryson Elijah Nall. Carson Isaiah Newby. Tracy Lynn Owens. Krista Hayden Passmore. Leo Aiden Purdue. Joseph Antonio Perez. Brianna Marie Pickett. Jason Brody Pierce. Brandon Ray Pineda. Dudy Matiela Palmer Hiron. James Antoine Poole Jr. Jameer Zion Poole. Aaron Cheyenne Pope. Logan Bryant Poston. Autumn Riley Provost. Hannah Elizabeth Pugh. Carolina Ramos Cadalero. Alex Owens Ramundo. Sean David Reeder. Christian Ray Rice in absentia. Allie Lee Rich. Isabella LaRue Richardson. Jake Preston Riddle. Jocelyn Esther Riviera Moreno. Natalie Reese Roach. Harold Scott Robbins. Aiden Matthew Roberts. Brandon Robledo Ocampo. Achilles Thomas Rodriguez Hernandez. Richard Paul Romano Caruso. Alan Yair Romero Morales. Dayron Lee Ross. John Maddox Russo. Isaiah Lucas Saley. Emma Jennifer Samuels. Erin Elizabeth Sanders. Aiden Gage Scoggins. Sandy Leslie Sebastian Alejo. Jocelyn Segovia Mendoza. Nicole Shaw. Katie Marie Shelley. Haven Brooke Shepard. Lillian Celeste Seek. Dara Maria Torres Chacon. Marcos Torres Hernandez. Daphne Blaine Trout. Isaiah Amarius Troxler. Brianna Marie Turner. Alexis Cheyenne Vaughn. Itzel Adrelli Vasquez Fernandez. Karina Vinces Alvarado. Pacey Jeremiah Michael Wagner. Katie Lynn Walker. Nicholas Aaron Wallace. Carissa Lee Watford. Brian Michael Weidman. Trey Randall Austin Welburn. Hayden Bradley Welch. Abigail Kaylin Wilkins. Adriana Dawn Hope Willard. Alexia Nicole Williams McNeil. Ava Nicole Wilson. Jaden Keith Wright. Mackenzie Lynn Wright. Xavier Marquette Wright. Elijah Joel Wise. Riley Matthew Yao. If I could have Kaylee St. John and Caden Stamey, please come back up. We'll try again. Kaylee Nicole St. John. Caden William Stamey.
Okay, good evening. I want to thank our distinguished guests that are on stage with me tonight. Board of Education member Ms. Sharon Farlow, County Commissioner Ms. Hope Haywood, and the Superintendent of the Randolph County School System, Dr. Stephen Gainey. I want to thank all of our teachers and staff for their tireless work that helped get all of our seniors here today. Today is a day of celebration. It's a day to recognize years of hard work, perseverance, and growth. As you prepare to leave this chapter behind and begin the next, there are countless pieces of advice I could give you. I could talk about setting goals, working hard, taking risks, or chasing your dreams. All of those are important. But I'm going to leave you with one simple piece of advice, and that's to be kind. The world often celebrates talent, intelligence, and success. Those qualities can certainly open doors, but kindness is what builds relationships, earns trust, and leaves a lasting impact on others. Long after people forget your accomplishments, they will remember how you treated them. As you move forward, you will meet people from all walks of life. Some will help you achieve your goals, some will challenge you, some may simply cross your path for a brief moment. But every person deserves to be treated with respect and dignity. One of the most valuable lessons that I've learned is to be kind to the people on the way up, because you never know who you're going to run into on the way down. Life has a way of coming full circle. The classmate sitting beside you today may become your future co-worker, boss, customer, or business partner. The person you overlooked today may be the very person who helps you tomorrow. Kindness costs nothing, but its impact can be immeasurable. A kind word can change someone's day. A helping hand can change someone's path. A little passion can give someone the strength to keep going when they feel like giving up. As graduates, you will enter a world that sometimes feels divided and uncertain. You will have opportunities to lead, to serve, and to make a difference. You will have opportunities. When those opportunities come, choose kindness, choose empathy, choose to lift others up instead of tearing them down. Success is not measured only by titles, awards, or bank accounts. True success is measured by the lives you touch, the relationships you build, and the character you demonstrate when no one else is watching. Today, you receive a diploma that represents your education. But your legacy will be determined by something much greater, and that's how you treat people. So as you leave here and begin the next chapter of your journey, work hard, dream big, pursue excellence, but above all, be kind. Because kindness will take you farther than you can imagine. And the respect you show others today will come back at you throughout life. Congratulations, class of 2026. The future is yours. All right, class of 2026, if you will please stand. And now, by the power vested in me by the Superintendent of the Randolph County School System, Dr. Stephen Gamey, the Randolph County Board of Education, and the state of North Carolina, I declare you graduates of Randleman High School. You may move your tassel. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2026 graduating class of Randleman High School.